Have you ever wondered how organizations make big decisions, especially when everyone involved has a stake in the outcome? In traditional companies, power often flows from the top down. But in worker ownership, this structure is flipped. Decision-making in worker ownership is fundamentally structured through democratic principles, granting each employee owner a voice and vote in the business's operations and strategic direction. This model ensures that control resides with those who contribute their labor and expertise, fostering a more equitable and participatory environment compared to conventional hierarchical firms. The core reason for this democratic structure lies in the very definition of a worker cooperative or worker-owned business. It is owned and controlled by its employees. This means that, unlike shareholder-owned companies where voting power is tied to capital investment, worker ownership typically operates on a one-person, one-vote principle. This foundational rule ensures that decision-making power is distributed equally among all member owners, preventing any single individual or small group from dominating the collective will. This structure is often formalized in the Cooperatives bylaws and articles of incorporation, legally binding the organization to its democratic ethos. Practically, these democratic structures function through various mechanisms. Many worker cooperatives utilize general assemblies where all member owners convene to make major decisions directly, such as approving budgets, electing leadership, or amending core policies. For day-to-day operations and strategic oversight, member owners typically elect a board of directors from among themselves. This board is then accountable to the broader membership and often hires and oversees a management team responsible for implementing decisions and managing operations, always within the strategic framework set by the member owners. An intriguing aspect of this structure is the concept of patronage dividends, where profits are often distributed to worker owners based on their labor contribution, rather than solely on capital investment. This practice reinforces the idea that labor, not just capital, is the primary source of value and aligns economic incentives with democratic participation. Moreover, these structures often cultivate a high degree of transparency, as financial and operational information is typically shared openly with all member owners to facilitate informed decision-making. Ultimately, the democratic structuring of decision-making in worker ownership empowers employees to shape their workplaces and share equitably in the success they create. This leads to greater worker engagement, fosters a sense of collective responsibility, and builds more resilient and adaptable businesses that prioritize the well-being of their members.